All right, everybody. You thought you didn't have me anymore? I'm back. Not going anywhere either. Got a lot of good videos coming up. This first one's going to start off with what is the next Iron Regime CrossFit cycle going to look like? Okay, for the past year, I've had to program around kind of some limitations, but we're going to start to see those limitations kind of decrease. So we've put together some things that we think are going to be a great way to get you guys reinvigorated, re-excited, and talk to you about what the next 6 to 8 weeks is going to look at in terms of the strength, conditioning, and accessory progressions. All right, team, let's go ahead and talk about what Mondays are going to look like in terms of the next 6 to 8 weeks of this cycle. It's going to start off with an alternating every minute on the minute, where you're going to perform 1 minute, which will be the odd minute, of back squats. So we'll have certain rep ranges and percentages that will change from week to week, but back squats will always be present. Okay. In the other minute, on the even minutes, you're going to be doing a hinging motion, so some sort of movement where you're bending at the waist. So kettlebell swings, alternating dumbbell snatches, alternating dumbbell clean and jerks, just something where there is a forward lean and we're working on a hamstring, low back kind of posterior chain movement. So alternating back and forth between those two, and it's going to be anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes. So it's going to either be 5 sets of each movement or 6 sets of each, and that will vary from week to week. After completing the strength, hinge, and squat every minute on the minute movements, you'll be moving on to your conditioning piece. Okay, we're going to have a similar structure throughout with a build in terms of total time across the 6 to 8 weeks of this cycle. And so what it's going to look like is it's going to start out with 1 movement. Generally going to have some sort of cardio element in there. So machine calorie, could be machine meters. But either way, every minute that we're doing something different, we're going to cap that work somewhere between 45 to 50 seconds on the high end. And that your effort level in order to get those reps in during that time frame are done around an 80% effort. Something that's repeatable, much longer than the actual workload that we prescribe. It's something you could continue on for multiple more rounds. So starting off, you're going to have your calories on a machine, rest the remainder of that minute. Then you'll move on to some sort of gymnastics or other body weight element movement in there. And again, similar structure, right? You're going to have 45 to 50 seconds, but generally what we're going to try to be doing is making those movements be around 30 seconds of work. So starts out with a little bit higher, goes a little bit lower in the middle, and then you're going to finish off with 1 more movement at the end for a total of 4 movements for somewhere in that kind of 20 to 30 second range where you have a lot of time to recover before you come back to that cardio machine where you're going to need to exert a little bit more effort, okay? So that's what Mondays are going to look like. Be sure to tune in every day for the rest of the week to see a little bit of a detailed summary about how each day is going to look like going forward for the remainder of this cycle. Hope you guys are excited as we are. I think maybe a lot of fitness is going to be improving here, a lot of strength improvements now that we're allowed to start using the space a little bit more. So look forward to seeing what you guys can do, and we'll see you guys out there this week. Well, is the camera off? Good. I'm tired of this fitness faking it stuff. Crit, do we have any craft dinner?